Hello, everybody. I don't know why the sound kept going, but that's okay. How are we all doing? Hope you're doing fantastically. Strings, hello. How are things? I'm doing great. I'm having a great time. I've got assignments and stuff, so I'm a little busy. But apart from that, I'm doing fantastically. I'm doing great. I'm glad, I hope work's been going well for you. I said I'm glad. I don't actually know if it is, but I hope it is. I'm just gonna really quickly run over and turn in these because I've got them sitting there for no reason and I don't know what they do. Well, not that I don't know what they do. I don't think they're useful. I get 400 seals for each one. That's so many seals. Yeah, because seals. I think I'm funny. Anyway. Anyway. Tanaka, hello, Wee. How are you? Hope you're doing well. You're not... Did I say Tanaka or did I say Tanaka? Fudge. Whatever. Brain not worky. You're not the biggest fan of the white mage glamours and it annoys you? Really? I don't quite mind it. I quite like the little robe. It's a calm and relaxing night. Hell yeah. Love that for you. Love that for you, Strings. No, I don't mind the robe. I mean, granted, I think I'd... Hold on. Let me, There we go. I think I prefer this version of it. Have I seen Red Mage Glamours? I have not. I've seen your Glamours, but I haven't seen, like, fudging red mage specific ones or anything like that. Give you 2 secs, you'll grab it. Okay, okay, Tanaka, okay. You do you. I think what I'm gonna do, first off, decisions. So I did a lot of dungeons today so I could clear up half my quest log, because for whatever reason, the duty roulette was like playing really nice for me. And I was able to do like half of the hard dungeons and stuff, which was so nice. I don't need to do that one anymore. I got through like quite a lot of these hard dungeons. And got so many tombstones to boost my gear. So I'm now sitting at a solid 114 eye level. I'm so proud of myself. Anyway. So I did a lot of that. So I've got like half of my like quest log cleared up, which is so nice. But it also means my summoner and scholar are like super over leveled now. So I'm gonna try sharing the love a little bit to my white mage. This is a full set for red mage. I'm assuming you're like gonna pop by randomly, run on by, and I'll be like, ah, yep, there you are. Ooh, I like it. It's very, what's the fudging word I'm looking for? I don't want to say like musketeer, conquistador? I don't know, I like it though. I like it a lot. The little, Here, have a heal. I don't know, I really like the white mage glamour. It's nice. I actually really prefer it over the scholar. The scholar's... Oh, that's not my glamour for scholar. Hold on. Hold on. Hold. Link to glamour play. Where is my scholar? There. Bam. And then... There we go. I much prefer it to this. You're gonna go get a few others? Sure thing. You go grab your other stuff. One of the scholars later ones you like? Ooh, that's... What I need to do is I need to freaking clear the hell up out of my glamour dresser, because I've been putting like everything I've been picking up in my glamour dresser, because initially I was like, 800? That's so much. I'm never gonna reach that. I'll just chuck everything in there and work it out later. Yeah, I'm already at like 338, and half of these I know I'm never gonna use. So I really should like empty it the fudge out at some point. Because like, how many different versions of freaking leather boots do I need? How many different freaking steel sabatons do I need? There's so many things here I can just clear out, which I might end up doing. I'll have to do at some point. Because, God, it's taking up so much space. But then I see things like this and I'm like, I gotta keep it. I gotta keep this. This looks stupid. I gotta keep it. Pick a melee DPS. What are the melee DPS? Dragoon. Jam session, hello, Wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. If not gonna use it, turn into a grand company for seals. Can I still do that even when I take it out of the glamour dresser? I probably could, couldn't I? That's so many seals I could grab. That's so many seals I can grab. Good call. A ranged DPS bard. As long as they say return to inventory. Oh, that's perfect. Restore item, restore item. Yeah, so that would be like all of these, really. Excellent. I know exactly what I'll be doing off stream is I'll be sorting the fudge out of my glamour dresser, because I don't need all this stuff. I like having choices, but when there's a cap, I can't just shove everything in there and call it a day. Lastly, a tank. Paladin. I will say I like the Paladin glamours more. I just don't like Paladin, which is a real shame. This doesn't look right. Why have I got My elbow's showing. Whoops. Oh no, what'd I do? Bum 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 bum. Okay. So while Tanaka is going through, your inventory is so full. While Tanaka's going through the inventory, I must confess, when I was doing side quests off stream, you're on your way now? Okay, never mind. I'll meet you outside. When I was doing side quests off stream, just trying to like unlock features and dungeons and stuff, I may have picked up the first of many Hildibrand quest lines. And at the time, I didn't know how much of a horrible mistake this was. I did not realize this was a quest line I would want to share with the stream. Because fudging the Hildibrand quest line that I've experienced so far is fudging phenomenal. So, once I've seen Tanaka's amazing glamours, I'm going to go back into that inn. I'm going to go to that cutscene book, and we're going to watch all the Hildibrand cutscenes. A lot of people hate on him. I find it hilarious. Hilarious. Ooh, is that a white mage glamour? Yeah, that looks so nice. That looks so nice. Oh my god. It looks so much better than this. I mean, I still like this, but it looks better. It's so detailed too. You cheers non-canon and laugh at that. I just think that every serious game needs to have a funny character. You know? That Dragoon set is so good. I can definitely tell how as the expansions have progressed, the clothing and stuff has become more detailed. So look at my Dragoon. Like, the detail's just not really there. Gretzky, hello, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. This game is serious. Is that the bard? Oh my god. I love it. I love it. Holy shoot. It looks so cool. And then the paladin. Yikes, the paladins is so detailed. Oh my god. I can't wait to get to the later expansions to then experience the better, more detailed armor sets. That's because that's where the real end game is. It's the glamour. Like, look at that shield compared to this shield. That's so cool. No, I will find out one day, Tanaka. I'll find out. I'll see them one day. For now, this just gives me something to look forward to. Because, oh man, they look so nice. They look so, so, so nice. You need decent transmog options, you're gonna go insane. I haven't quite minded it so far. Like, I do need the transmog options, absolutely. But I'm quite happy with, like, the level 50 sets that I've gotten. I quite enjoy them. After you do role quests, you can unlock dying. Oh my god. I don't know if I will die them, because I like the Of course. Your classical, typical pink armor that I know you so well for, Tanaka. What do you mean it's hard to see on that one? I can see the pink so obviously. It's so bright. That there is probably as close to pinkest pink as we can get on camera. Also, I love that. Just side note, I freaking love this weapon. This freaking cane for the white mage. Look at that little guy. He looks so happy and angry, but also happy. Oh gee, okay, that is significant. I was expecting the red to change color, not the white. Wilson? Is the cane called Wilson? Do people call it Wilson? Oh, you're quoting a movie. Oh, okay. I clearly have not seen the movie then. I thought like the community called it Wilson like it was a name for the cane or something. I wouldn't put it past the community to name it, to be fair. It sounds like something the Final Fantasy XIV community would do. Give a name to this little guy. Like, look at him. He's so happy. By the way... Oh, in Endwalker, they redid the drawing and hosting animations for all classes? Oh, you mean for this? Like, they redid it in Endwalker? Oh, so you have a different animation for it because you're in Endwalker content. I see. I see. Okay. Let's go Dragoon. Surely that should be easy to notice a difference. Maybe. Oh, you can buy an emote. I see. From the gold saucer. Gold saucer, you say? Yo, it's so good. That's so good. Oh, that's so good. I need to get the emote then. 100% need to get the emote at some point. For certain. Wait, you're not telling me the Scholar has a different emote? Oh, you like do a more exaggerated like opening. I see. I see. Strings, you've tried getting into this game, it's difficult. Heard the expansion's amazing, but vanilla's too grindy and boring, couldn't make it past 20. Yeah, a lot of people say that like the beginning of the game, like a Rod Reborn, isn't like that great. It's a slog and stuff. I've been like thoroughly enjoying myself because I've gotten really like deep into the story. Like I've really enjoyed it, but the writing isn't the best, and a lot of people just can't get into it. So I get that. I get that. I guess I'm just lucky that like I haven't been too bothered by it because I've been having a great time, but I know a lot of people do have that struggle. Ooh, look at those little glowy symbols. That's so cool. Hold on, where's my monk? Oh god, I forgot that my monk now, like I've got fudging lemon outfit. That's such a cool... The animations are so cool. They're all so cool. I can't wait to, like, get them. I don't know how many, like, MGP it costs. I only have, like, 2.500k. Sage is your fave. I don't think I've seen the normal Sage draw animation. Simply because, like, I don't think I've seen a normal Sage. But I'll see it one day. That's super cool. I love the weapons on Sage. The Sage weapons are so good. Okay. What I'm gonna do, first off, thank you for showing me all the cool weapons and animations and glamours and stuff. Thank you. Wait, there's 3 different orientations. Okay, hold on. Show me those and then I'll then we'll do Hildibrand stuff. Because I'm so excited to share Hildibrand. Same as ESO, too grinding, the story seemed too bland, but you could never sit down and commit to a Bethesda game. Really? You could never sit down and commit to a Bethesda game, Strings? That's so interesting. Bye, I guess. I find that really interesting, Strings. Because, like, the Bethesda games, to me, have, like, some of the, like... I mean, I really enjoy Bethesda stories. Like, while the games might be buggy and a mess and just fun and all that, the story is just... I've always enjoyed them. But to each their own, though. To each their own, for sure. Oh my god. Guys. I'm floating. I'm magic. I mean, of course I'm magic. I'm a mage. But I'm magic. Reserve and marker board is dead. Yeah, it is. It's really great for selling things though, because there's no competition. It just means if I want to actually buy stuff, I need to go to other servers. I'm gonna be honest, Tanaka. I don't see the difference. Or is what you're trying to show me that you've already... Is that Japan and Australian? Oh, that looks different. It's an OCE server. It's OCE, so Australian. Ooh. I didn't realize there were different, like, thingies. That's so cool. Well, that's super cool. So only costs with 3 different sheathing. That is so cool. I can't wait till I get to Sage. Because Sage came with Endwalker, didn't it? Wings are your favorite? I do like the wings. They're pretty nice. For me, it's either wings or pendulum. I don't really like the circular looking one. Oh my god. I got thrown off by the freaking heal effect. Wait, you're not. I do love the aesthetic. I love the aesthetic. Okay. Okay, friends. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's time to watch the Hildibrand cutscenes. Because I did not realize... Oh my god, there's so many cutscenes to go through. But I gotta go through them with you. I gotta do it. I gotta do it, chat. Because they're just so good. The new kid on the block who bought a Glock and has a TikTok? Oh my god. Sounds about right. Oh, if only you were still alive, Inspector. Funky, hello, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. You can unlock Sage when I get to 70. I know. Good morning. Good morning, Funky. I hope you're doing well. I know that you don't need to be in the zone to get them, but because I'm just that type of annoying person that wants to do everything in the order it was released and not skip ahead, etc., etc., I'm gonna wait till I actually get to Endwalker content to play the Sage and the Reaper, which sucks because I really want to play Reaper, but I am gonna wait till I get to that content. And I'm gonna, like, essentially what I'm gonna do is each expansion, I'm gonna level the new classes through that expansion. So that means what? Astrologian and Machinist, is it? And then there's one other for Heavensward. I'm gonna level through Heavensward. Like, I'm gonna do that sort of thing. Although I actually probably won't be able to for the Heavensward because the classes start at 30 and I'll be super under level. Dark Knight, thank you. I'm a better human than you. I have to do them in order. I have to. You played Oblivion, got about 10 hours of gameplay, then you save file corrupted. Ooh, that's not fun at all. That's not fun at all, Strings. That sucks. That sucks. That's a big rip. You have to do them ASAP. That's fair. No, I can wait until I get to that content because the way I see it is the class quests happen within that expansion and within that story. So I want to wait to do the sort of quests and get the class, and that way I have like the lore and the understanding of it all. They all start 10 under the start level of the main story quest, besides Heavensward, which starts 20 under. Right, yeah. So Heavensward, I'll probably have to do some leveling up. I am a duck! J-Bud, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. That means I'll probably have to do some leveling up for the classes before I actually get to the main story for that zone. But, I don't know. It'll be worth it, I think. 3,000 in New Vegas, 1,500 in Skyrim, 1,400 in Fallout 4. Honestly, I'm surprised you only have 1,500 in Skyrim. Though, to be fair, the 3,000 hours in Fallout New Vegas probably prevents you from having more in Skyrim, so I get it. Oh, if only you were still alive, Inspector. You know how to stop these zombies. Ah, you there. Could it be? You've come to offer your services to me? Oh, but where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. Ahem, my name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector. At least that's what I'm trying to be. It's not quite as easy as he made it look. Inspector Hildibrand was a great man, a real Eorzean hero. We travelled the world, me and him, solving cases and thwarting evil. No matter the mystery, you could always count on the Inspector to solve it with grace and style. Oh my god, thank you. I have seen this before, but it's nice to like have it like here now that I can just like bring up at any time. Appreciate it. It was, for those of you who don't know, it was a list of like all the classes and when they unlock, where they are, how to get to them, what level you need, etc, etc. But then there was the final case, the case of the century, he called it. How to stop the Red Moon from destroying the world. Ah, yeah, that didn't go too well, did it, buddy? To save us all, he flew into the sky and all I could do was watch. But then he came back down and he... It was your comfort game while recovering from injury. Fair enough, Jam, fair enough. I hope it helped. Because I get that. Well, I don't get it, but I can understand, like, having a comfort game for like that. Just Fallout 3, but the 15-year-old, I was lost in the opening. Oh no, Strings. You really didn't give it a chance. Fallout 3 is so good. It sounds to me, Strings, like you've just had bad experiences with Bethesda games, huh? It is a pain for modern systems, 100%. Especially since they go to Windows Live and you have to do like this whole thing to like get it working. It's such a shame because it's such a good game. This is all a joke, a big funny joke, right, Inspector? Any moment now you burst out of the ground and shout, "Surprise! Had you fooled, eh?" And we'll laugh and laugh. Fudge Windows Live. My homies hate Windows Live. Your mere existence means you must have played Fallout 3 New Vegas. Have you not? What the fudge, Tanaka? They say no one remembers the Warriors of Light. Their names, their faces, all gone forever. But I remember you, Inspector. No, gentleman hero Hildibrand. That's why you don't care about anything Bethesda. Fair. It's hard to like actually give something a go if you had like a few bad experiences. 576. I wanted to like 76. It's a Fallout game that I can play with my friends. What's there not to like? Then my friends didn't like it. And I haven't really been able to play with... I mean, some of my friends do like it. But, I don't know. It's just, it's not what I wanted it to be. Scarlet, Fudge, hello, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Enjoy the lurk. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you have a good day. Yeah, Overwatch 2 is getting released on Steam. They're literally like, man, we're losing our player base. No one cares about our game anymore. What are we going to do? Release it to Steam. Perfect. It's not going to fudging matter. You killed Overwatch 2 when you killed Overwatch. There's no recovering, Blizzard. There's no recovering from that. Zebrios, hello, wee wee, how are you? I'm doing great. How are you? How are things? All the CODs have been revived. Yeah, I saw that too. Sort of listening, getting ready. Can't do both at once. Fair enough, Scarlet. Fair enough. You go get ready. Get ready for your night. Overwatch 2 was dead when they announced no hero move PvE. It was dead before that. That was just the final nail in the coffin. I'm going to be completely honest, Zebrios. It was dead before that. That was just that was the only thing keeping people interested in the game. That was like the last saving grace. And then they shot that in the foot as well. So like, okay, there's nothing. That's it. It's gone. After it was falsely reported 1,150 times by a hacker using compromised accounts. Sounds kinda sus. Sounds kinda sus. Imagine making a story mode for Overwatch. Story mode was the only thing I was actually looking forward to in Overwatch 2. They set up the lore of Overwatch so fantastically and then proceeded to absolutely kick it in the dirt just bury it in a grave 6 feet under for no goddamn reason. And now no one cares for it anymore because they fudged everything up. You still find Overwatch fun? Fair enough. If you still like Overwatch, good on you. I just can't enjoy it anymore. And a lot of people can't enjoy it anymore because of what they did to it. You excited for Hero in PvE when Enos is dead, lost all interest? Yeah. I enjoyed Overwatch. When they changed to Overwatch 2, I was hopeful. Didn't really like the big 5v5 shift. I put up with it because it was different, and it was a little different. It breathed new life into a game I'd enjoyed for ages. I managed it. And then they made every single possible negative change they could make under the sun. And then they were like, why does no one like our game anymore? Showing a complete lack of understanding of what they've done wrong. And they still continue to do everything wrong without caring and pushing microtransactions because apparently that's all that matters. So I just gave up. Yeah, Overwatch 2's mere existence was because of the PvE. They made Overwatch 2 because of PvE, and then they said we can't do PvE anymore. So really, they used PvE as the excuse to push a better monetization model, better in their eyes, when they actually had no intention of following through with the story mode at all. They did it purely so they could have a different monetization model that would make them more money. That's the only reason they made it. And they just used PvE as an excuse. It's Overwatch Plus? No. It's Overwatch Premium. That's what it is. It's Overwatch Premium. You want anything, you have to pay for it. There's no grinding to unlock things anymore. No. They got rid of that. That doesn't make them enough money. Default, yeah, I've heard about what they did to Destiny, to Diablo as well. They made it apparently not fun, which to me, it just doesn't make sense. If people are enjoying your game and having a great time with it, why would you then go, we need to make their lives living hell? Literally, it released with positive reviews. There wasn't like a bunch of people saying the game is bad, it needs these fixes, whatever. It released and everyone was having a fudging good time. What in the world made them think they had to change so much stuff? Oh. Anyway. They're keeping Bobby in the merger. I'm sad. I'm sad. I can never be the hero you were, but I'll do my best to try. Oh, please. Indie devs can't afford to buy their IPs. I, Nash, your Inspector Extraordinaire, will carry on your legacy. Not yet. True. Blizzard's just digging their grave even more and more. Their stock prices are going to keep plummeting. No one's going to like their games anymore. Their Overwatch IP is going to be worth like $200,000. Perfect for an indie dev to buy it. Blizzard's unfortunately not going to go bankrupt, especially with the Microsoft acquisition. They'll be set. They'll be set. Who summons the gentle dead man? This is like after I did some questing with Hildibrand and then we came somewhere and then they're like, who summons the gentle dead man? They live, and we hunger. They're so good. Ghost Ship Games and Coffee Stains working with Deep Rock Galactic. Deep Rock Galactic does their monetization model perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. You don't need to buy a single goddamn thing, but what you can buy are cosmetics. And the battle passes never go away. Well, battle passes. You can unlock everything always. Nothing ever leaves that game. You just wish your friends like it? That sucks. I don't really have any friends that play it. I have like cousins who play it sometimes and stuff. It's the sort of game that I would play with people if they asked me to play it. But I just don't ask people myself. Rockin' Stone! Rockin' Stone! Retsky, do you have Deep Rock? I didn't know you had Deep Rock. Also, as I was explaining, I'm not the sort of person to ask people to play games because I fudging never think that. But if people to ask me to play it, I'd play it. So Retsky, if you want to play some fudging Deep Rock, I'll play some fudging Deep Rock with you. My brothers, lend me your ears. A gentleman does not dine upon his guests. Commute. Pumpkin leash and yourself. When the fudge did this happen? Play Overwatch with you. I've given up on Overwatch, I'm going to be honest. I'm sorry, Scarlet. I'm sorry. Spare these two fair ladies your mastications. You spoke about it on Discord multiple times. I must have missed it with like my uni and assessments then. I have no fudging recognition that you got it. I'm fudging, I'm sorry. It may have been one of the days where I've just seen like Discord notifications popping up constantly and then I've gone, I need to focus on my assignment, so I have muted the Discord. I'm going to be honest, I've done that a few times. It may have been one of those days. It may have been one of those days. But if you guys have Deep Rock, I'm down to play with you. Fudge, yeah? Withdraw, I say, and harass them no more. I don't invite... Okay, it's not personal, Retsky. I don't invite anyone to play games because I'm just really bad at reaching out to ask people to play games. I always feel like I'm being a bother. And I don't want to be a nuisance, so I just don't reach out. And it's really bad, and I'm working on it. But I can acknowledge that that is a problem. You love that Diggy Digger hole? Second half... Wait. A second half joke made by Duo. Oh, yeah. Fudging the... What are they called? The fudging... I know who you're talking about. It's amazing. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. A lot of streamers are like, what, like not asking friends stuff because they don't want to be a bother? That's just because of me and my anxiety. I've been like this even before I started streaming. It's just big anxiety and it sucks. And I'm also it's what it is because I was in high school when I had friends who played games, I would ask them to play games and they wouldn't want to play with me, but then I'd see them playing the same game with other people. And that happened quite commonly. So it's probably just a leftover sort of thing from that, is I just stopped asking people to play games because I felt like I was being a nuisance so that no one wanted to play with me. I don't speak to them anymore, Zebras, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't speak to them anymore. But that's probably where it started. Up in the sky. Look, it's a bird. No, it's an airship. No, it's the Inspector. There's a metal version of Diggy Diggy Hole. Oh my god. I'm not a big rock/metal person. But I love that that exists for the people who are. We hear and we obey. Oof, that looks like it hurt. Did I end up buying it? I did. And also because Endwalker was on sale for 50% off today, I may have bought that too. No, Retsky! No! I am not! I am not! It is you, it really is you. I knew nothing could kill the great Inspector Hildibrand. Hildibrand? Who's this Hildibrand of whom you speak? My name is Zombiebrand, devourer of brains, undead overlord extraordinaire. Oh no, I'm not gonna watch that. I know the trailers like play on rotation. So what I'm gonna do whenever I'm like in game but not logged in is I'm gonna press start so I'm in the character selection screen. Cutscene doesn't play in the character selection screen, so I can avoid it. You can adjust it in the load screen as well. Oh, I gotta do that too then. Never mind. You can switch your menu back to previous. I gotta do that then. That's what I'll be doing. What are you saying? You're not an undead overlord. You're a gentleman inspector. Inspector overlord. Oh, Inspector, you're just confused is all. Don't worry, I'll knock some sense back into that noggin of yours. Stay your hand, my lady. You know not what you do. Even if I were the esteemed gentleman you purport me to be, the concussive force of the blast is more than like to liquefy my... If crashing into the ground made you forget, then an explosion of equal force ought to make you remember. I'll save you, Inspector, or kill you trying. And Select Owner should play that one from then on. Okay, I did not know that. See, even you acknowledge the possibilities that this plan will result in my... She's great. I love her. I love both of these two. Death. It's okay, I'm a healer. Why did he smile like that? His expressions are the best. I love his expressions. Normally I would applaud your ingenuity, Nashi, but I would have preferred that you found a more elegant solution. Ah, he remembers me. Inspector Hildibrand remembers me. Yes, yes, I remember you, my faithful assistant. What I do not quite remember is how I came to be here. Is it pain kink? No, he doesn't. They use it just to see what's possible with the in-game engine's animation. You know, that would make a lot of sense. That would make quite some sense. He was the questline to unlock inns? Oh, shoot. It was a facial animation test at the same time. I quite like the exaggerated facial animations in this game. They're funny. I enjoy them. Oh my god, he has a flower on his head. Ah, such a wonderful dream. I slew a dragon and... what is this place? And for that matter, who am I? Feel like watching a funny detective anime. They definitely do have that sort of vibe. For sure. Aw, the zombie friends welcome him. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. And that's how he came to be. So I'm just gonna read this. Oh my god. So this is what that questline was. A former assistant of the late Inspector Hildibrand is investigating rumors regarding unusual zombie behavior. However, she's made little progress thus far, and so she's asked you to seek out and offer whatever assistance you can. Considering her recent frustrations, I suspect Nashi could be found praying at the grave in her mentor in Camp Drybones Lidshard. After waiting 5 years for her mentor to return, she was devastated by the revelation that he did not survive his journey to Dalamud. She then swore to carry on his legacy as Inspector herself, but has struggled to live up to his example. Her current investigation into a horde of dapper zombies has reached a standstill. However, with your help, she believes she might finally locate the zombies' leader. Then we traveled to southern Thanalan and attempted to befriend the dapper zombies. Your attempts to befriend them met with dismal failure. However, your efforts were not for naught, as a curious parchment found in their possession appears to be a map of some sort. Return to Lidshard in eastern Thanalan and show the parchment to Nashu. She confirms your suspicions the parchment is a map, that she's unable to determine the significance of the phrase "a gentleman is" rather than does. In any case, she bids you follow her to the desert, and that's where that last scene happened. Deducing the phrase as the password, you called out to the dapper zombies who surrounded you with malicious intent. But before you were forced to defend yourself, disheveled Inspector Hildibrand appeared and commanded his loyal minions to spare you and Nashu. The reunion between mentor and assistant nearly ends in tragedy as Nashu revolves to restore his lost memories via liberal use of explosives. Inexplicably, her plan works, and he used the power of the Echo to delve into his memories in a vain attempt to learn how he survived his fall, as well as being buried alive. Alas, you soon discover there are mysteries in this world that defy all reason and explanation. They're basically like, I don't know, it just sort of happened, and now here's the quest line. Anyway, so that's how it started. There's more. But wait, there's more. Oh, wait, that's... Hold on, that's definitely needs some context. Judging you to be a friend of Inspector Hildibrand, Ellie elects to share the identity. It just sort of happens is exactly how to describe his quests. I mean, Ellie elects to share with you the identity of the weapon thief's victim with you. When the fudge did it even mention a... Oh my god, that's so much. Well, there was someone who was missing a weapon in there. It never explained it in this, but someone was missing a weapon. Mentioned in passing the man is guilty of a crime, though she does not say what, only that she is curious how the inspector will act when he learns of this fact. So he sought out the adventurer named Humphrey and prayed that Hildibrand would somehow find his way to us, because Hildibrand never fudging asks where people are, he just leaves. Then they arrived at the precise moment we located Humphrey, and to everyone's surprise, the Warrior of the Light claims to have defeated the duelist. His story is quickly disproven by an elderly man who accuses Humphrey of surrendering an ancient sword he had been asked to deliver to a blacksmith for restoration. Humphrey confesses to the crime and begs the assistance of Inspector Hildibrand, and although Ellie implores him to ignore the pleas, the inspector agrees to help for Eleazar's sake. We had to speak with residents of the bazaar, and then learned the sword was an authentic relic and that many collectors have been fooled by well-crafted imitations. A rare weapon would be coveted by many and may have been sold for profit. There was no knowledge of an ancient sword. He may have recently disposed of the imitation similar in design to the treasured blade. So essentially we went looking for this fudging sword. And then Hildibrand was like, I've got injuries. They're going to become infected. And stuff. I don't remember half of this. I'm going to be honest. I'm looking at all this and I'm like, I don't remember half this. I'm just going to watch the cutscenes. Let's just watch the cutscenes, okay? That's all we got to do. We just got to watch the cutscenes. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch is just as I remember. Gods bless you, sir. I never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. Oh, right. This is another inspector, Ellie. Except she's actually a good inspector that actually does inspector things. Hildibrand is not a good inspector. Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Hildibrand's the best inspector. I wouldn't really call him an inspector. He's so bad at it. But he's great. I love him. Inspector, I brought your change of clothing. I also brought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. This is the cutscene that happened when I was like, I should have streamed this. You got 2.5 hours left of work. You should hop off. Take care, Strings. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate you. Go enjoy the rest of your work and get paid and stuff. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me that case. This cutscene here was like the moment I was like, I should have streamed this. Inspector? Inspector Hildibrand? There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, it's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. A challenge for me? Oh, at last the curtain rises. Very well, if I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. This is the funniest thing to me. I find this the funniest thing. The casual head slapping the background of all those cutscenes. Yeah. Just... I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge. He's incredible, so bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. It's so over the top. That's why I like it. It's ridiculously over the top and unnecessary and perfect. He is exceptionally something. Inspector Hildibrand, you look amazing. Hildibrand. Hildibrand. The duelist has struck again. This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue skies and rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? I forgot about this. Challenge accepted, my worthy opponent. You shall not claim the blade. With my, let us call it what it is, genius, I shall bring you to justice. Wait, you wish to duel with weapons, not wits? This bridge hardly seems appropriate for such an epic battle. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. Pumpkins sort of remind me of, no, it's gone. Never mind. I didn't quite get this cutscene. I think it was just meant to be a little funny, sort of like... You know what to think about these cutscenes? Think they're amazing, obviously. Duh. They're much better with context. I didn't expect the lack of context. Johnny Bravo! Oh my god. Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and the gentleman must needs oblige. The spiky ore enemy is like a recurring joke. Oh, I love that. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty braid is brought to justice. Hildibrand's mum? Hold on. My lady, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well, or perchance in pursuit of me? As if I'd spend a single gil on an insufferable incompetent... To be fair, you are not spending a single gil on me. I don't think I've seen Hildibrand's mum. I know his dad. The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Yeah, I know I've seen his dad. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Briardienne, consulting inspector at your service, my lady. Conniving inspector? Consulting inspector. Rotting flesh and saltpeter. Hildibrand Mandeville and Nashu Makaracha, I presume. Two rank amateurs playing in a profession of which they know not. He's a politician, businessman, goldsmith. Oh my god. Did you just say Godbird is his dad? I'm not saying anything. Call me when you finish with these roastrels. That's all the context you need. Can't you see the resemblance? God. But you see, I do not want nor need your help. Briardien is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you. I do now. Where have you been, Maria? And where is my vase? There was this strange flying thing and the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so... That vase once belonged to the Royal House of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? His dad is apparently the best goldsmith, leader, and owner of the casino, and a member of the syndicate, meaning he's a fudging politician leading Uldar. Love that. Love that. You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? I don't like Darulda. She's mean. My lady, pray allow me to go on the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect. At which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies. No one's spoken aloud. Miss Miria, would you be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened? That face. I picked up the vase in Uldar like Mother said. I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Nofika's wells. I want to go and look, but there was a scary looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. You are no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us. It is. That's probably why I like it. It's very Source Filmmaker. All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Briardien. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there. But, Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashi, we must away. You don't even know what the vase looks like. Yeah, the woman sent the child alone to receive a priceless artifact instead of going herself. Honestly. She's so horrible. Maria, dear, listen. If it gets dangerous or if you feel afraid, you run to this adventure for help. You understand? Throw her in the river. Throw her in the river. Okay. And this is where I'm up to at the moment. This is not where I'm up to at the moment. Is it? No, it is. It is. It is. I forgot about this one. We were tracking someone who had killed a bunch of creatures. And we do the Mandeville dance. To summon the killer. Fancy yourself a Mandeville man? You would do only what a Mandeville can. Then lift your legs and put up your hands. Be a Mandeville man. He comes. I don't know how I forgot. Ho ho ho, you have aught to fear from me, not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the Chimera. Don't worry about it, Retsky. But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me, Godbert! Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? But more importantly, how in the hell did you learn the Mandeville? If I did not teach you, then who? This scene. It is Saxton Hale. Oh my god. Godbert is this game Saxton Hale. I am a duck! Brandon, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. By the grace of Thor, what sorcery is this? He yet lives? It's a limit break sound in the background. Oh my god, I missed it. Yeah, every step he takes is a limit break. Hildibrand Hellador Maximilian Mandeville. He just... why? He ruined his perfectly good new suit. 10 years, Hildibrand. 10 years since you left home, and 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamud. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? Son? You are Hildy's father? Godbert the Goldsmith's a Mandeville man, smithing as only a Mandeville can. Oil him up and give it a tan, fit for a Mandeville man. Please, father, cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand. This antique vase must be made whole once more for the sakes of Miss Maria. Of course you'd know that, Tanaka. Of course you'd know that. Ha! Do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowel movement. That's good to know. I'm not saying you are kidding. I'm just... Of course you'd know. You'd believe it. Hold your applause until the end. By gods, guide my hammer. Look how it sparkles in the twilight, how it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that it is a work of art? You completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value. Nonsense, I have taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you were paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Father, that is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Miria is one such person. There are others too, innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. I thought you'd put away such childish dreams. No matter, you will understand in due time. No, I will not. I'm an inspector, father. I can be naught else. Mr. Godbert, sir, I don't think my mother's gonna like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildibrand help with the investigation. We cannot say that for certain, can we? Mayhaps she'll take a liking to this reimagining. That face. You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his. In Kido as well, I should think. I see you too possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad am I to have met you, Greg. Now let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence. I shall be traveling there on business once I have finished gathering materials. Oh, I think I might have seen the demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me, I shall follow anon. I have more cutscenes that happened after this, but for some reason I can't access them. Like, that was the last cutscene. But I've seen more cutscenes with Hildibrand. So I don't know why I can't see any more of them. Is it because I need to do more of the quest line and, like, finish more of the quest before the other cutscenes unlock? There's a gold statue of him in the gold saucer in his attire, and to quote the... You can't see them all until the chapter is done. I guess we gotta finish the chapter, friends. We gotta finish the chapter. We're doing the big bridge. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. There's a gold statue of him in the gold saucer in his attire, and to quote the guy at the counter next to it, sometimes I think the owner stationed me here just so to be forced to ever glaze up The Battle of the Bulge being waged underneath us shimmering statues, small clothes. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Oh, fudge. I didn't clear my selection. That's better. Now I'm only doing Battle on the Gold Bridge. But big bridge. Fudge. Ah. You know what we should do while we wait? You're off? Sure thing. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Go enjoy the rest of your day, night, or time zone. Can we get a party finder if you want me to? I mean, I'm not too fussed. It's up to you, Tanaka, because it says less than 5 minutes, which is pretty good. Normally, that's much longer. But if you want to do party finder instead, that's an option. If you think it'll be faster. What was I doing? I was gonna go to the gold saucer, and I was gonna talk to that man. I was gonna talk to that man and see what he says. Check party finder. Join party. Yes. I get to see how Party Finder works. Being for Sprout's first time synced. Is it like how quick is Party Finder normally? Oh, fudge. I keep forgetting what I was doing. We're going to the gold saucer. Significantly better on materia. It's entirely dependent on what you're trying to do. Gotcha. So I guess for like doing duties and stuff, it's a lot quicker. Maybe? Or does it depend on the duty as well? Depends. Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess we shall see. Head duty. Chibi, hello, Wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. For normal mode, it's always quicker. Gotcha. But because this is not... wait. How do you find this for harder content? I see. I see. And is the big bridge, like, technically speaking, harder content? Also, I'm trying to find Hildibrand. Or niche, gotcha. Depends on the data center, true. Apparently, materia, like, Party Finder is just much better. Apparently. Where the fudge is Hildibrand? Doing swell? Nice, I'm glad to hear it. Your wife Fantasia's into a Lalafell because your brother and in-law did, and now you're Lalafell. Everything is so large. Join the Lalafell! Join us! Join us. Join us, Chibi. Be the Lalafell that you've always wanted to be. Oh. Thank you very much, Tanaka. I'm assuming that's above? Yes. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's go talk to the man. Sometimes I think the owner stationed me here just so I'd be forced to ever gaze upon the Battle of the Bulge being waged beneath that shimmering statue's small clothes. You have? Wait, you have what? Been enjoying being a Lalafell? Fudge, yeah. Does the flower mean they've come from another world? Or they're in another world, rather? Is that what that flower represents? Or they're all Ravana. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, from another world. Oh, nice! Yeah, because you're all from Ravana. And I'm over here in Zervan. The superior server. I love how it's literally the only line he has. Like, what's he even here for? What does he even do? Nothing. He's there just to talk about the Battle of the Bulge. Oh, that's something I should do while I'm here as well. I need to... what do you say? My companion promised to meet me in Mondo Square, but I can't find him anywhere. Do you think it's my dress? He's so particular when it comes to fashion. You small thing? You poor thing. I can't call them small because I'm also small. Fudge! I need to turn in these cards because I've already got them. I'm towards the entrance. Good thing I was going there anyway. Why? What's up? I'm just going to sell these cards really quickly. So not worth selling. Okay, you wanted me to be in the actual one and read the NPCs? Okay. I got you. But I don't want to work in the silver mines. It's only for a few moons, then my debt will be paid. Okay, so they're selling off a child. Is that what you wanted me to see? They're selling a child into slavery? Is that what I'm here to witness? Wow. What is this slavery? This... How dare they, honestly? What should I do next? Enter Chocobo Race or play Triple Triad? Yeah, you got boring dialogue. Okay, we're going back to Uldar. Stretch. Oh. You sent one more. Don't worry, I see it. I'm still there. I'm still here. I can go back. It's okay. Run. Oh my god, we have a new person. That's all the DPS accounted for. Lovely. Now, where is the server? Here. Oh my god, we have a tank. Today's my lucky day. Perhaps tomorrow. 1 watered wine and 1 more milk. Anything else? Keep the drinks coming and put it on his tab. She does the whole thing. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to follow until, like, it loops around. Have you decided yet? A glass of your best wine and make it quick, woman. Rude. Rude. "90% of gamblers quit before they make it rich." Are you sure they quit before they make it rich, or they just quit because they go broke? A glass of... Oh, man. Oh, man, that's good. That's good. Okay, it's looping. It's looping. It be looping. Round square? Don't mind if I do. Wait, is that the full party? Oh my god, it is! What in the seven hells was that thing? A cucumber, I think. What? Oh my god. Is it talking about the fudging Sabotender? Yeah, it is. Amazing. Okay. Are we ready for the battle on the big bridge? Yes. Hell yeah, we're all ready. Background music 100% is so good. So good. So good background music. So good. Oh, you want me to turn it up? Don't worry, it's loud enough. We got this. I think background music already is 100, I'm gonna be honest.
I admit it. Fighting all 8 of you is just too much for me. Not. Ha! I lied.
I lied.
Why, I've been had. Oh, I feel so betrayed. Goodness gracious. I just remembered something.
Okay, so Medica 2 regens everyone nearby. Good to know. Oh my god, the green chickens!
I quite enjoyed this puzzle. I feel we gained understanding. And understanding, I will pound you, silly! Ha-ha! Rocket punch!
You're a frog? Oh no! I can't unfrog you! Oh shoot.
I will come out.
I'm a frog too! No, I'm just tiny, never mind. Is that it?
Well then. That's enough of a beating for now.
It's really unfortunate I couldn't give you guys a context for that because we had to finish it first. Oh my god. Tried to pull a fudging Zelda. Bye, Greg. Bye, Greg. Alone, yet still armed. Humph. In any case, he seemed satisfied with the halberd. We should proceed with the delivery. Okay, we'll speak with Durilda and Vesper Bay, and then I'll show you guys the cutscenes that you all missed because I had finished the quest line thing. Ah, 'tis more magnificent than I imagined. 'Twill make a fine addition to my collection. Off she goes, I guess. And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I genuinely mean that in your case, by the way. All's well that ends well, right, Inspector? Though it is a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief. There you are, Inspector Briardian. Why did you not wait for me at the docks? Uh-oh. Why are you all staring at me so? Oh, never mind that. Where is my treaty blade? Huh? But didn't we just give you the treaty blade? Was it a clone? A look-alike? Oh, a mask! The thief is still at large. Disguise yourself as the client and let the treaty blade come to you. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant. The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade, only the halberd. Moreover, he always issued his challenges in person. Dear gods, isn't it obvious? What is it like in your funny little brains? It must be so boring. If the man in red did not send the challenge, then who did? It's gonna hit Hildibrand again, isn't it? He does the Mandeville dance. Oh? Oh my god. Godbert doing the Mandeville dance is the funniest thing. I believe this is addressed to me, condescending Inspector Briardian. "400 years have I slept, 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. A many-faced phantom thief. Interesting. Oh my god, the phantom thieves from Persona are in Final Fantasy XIV? The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade sent this. Very well, I and I alone, Hildibrand, agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, once more accept your challenge. You want a challenge, huh? Stand and face me, you buffoon. Oh, come on, Hildibrand. You can run faster than that. I've seen you run. How dare you all laugh at a time like this after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? And you, Maria. Oh, let her be happy. Well, I suppose it is a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro, a pair of gentlemen mummers. You know, it's been far too long since we've seen a show. We should head into the city later, just you and me. Oh, she has a nice side after all. Not bad, Hildy, not bad at all. You are indeed a Mandeville man. Mark my face, O phantom of many faces, for it is the face of the... Ooh, elixirs. The fiend dares lay claim to the fair maiden's virtue, as seeds of jealousy quicken within an inspector's soul. Oh yeah, useless potion. Can true love bloom on this battlefield? Will this Mandeville man find his Mandeville wife? What? Oh my god, there he is! Hey, what's with the goggles those men were wearing? They look special. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give me a pair. I guess we'll find out next time. My god. Okay, so this is the next Mandeville quest. But before we do that, I need to see the cutscenes we didn't see. That's a current raid tier potion. Intelligence plus 10%. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh my god, there are so many people here. Holy shit, there are so many people here. Oh my god! There's just a band playing the fudging Mission Impossible theme? That's so cool. No, that's the thing. I expect that. I did not expect this on XIV. Where's my congratulate? That was so freaking cool. On XIV, of all servers, of all worlds, this one. This one. My one. My little baby Zervin. Anyway, we're gonna really quickly go to the inn and watch the other cutscenes we missed. Oh my god, I do that every time. I run away from the innkeeper. Traveling troupe of talented merry minstrels. I love that. I love that. Okay, here we go. We can watch them all now. So this was the one that we just watched, I think. Well, not the one we just watched, but like... Oh, we didn't watch this one. Wherefore art thou, my nefarious nemesis? 'Twas not the self... Hold on, I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna just double check real quick. Okay, yeah, that was that one. Okay. We good, we good. 'Twas not the selfsame creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it too, don't you? Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so? If you but beheld it, you would understand. In some ways it bore a resemblance to a spear, but in other respects it was quite different. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel. 'Twas one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearned to reclaim it. The strongest of spears. That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spears! I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you can't be serious. Now you call me Shirley? No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me. The spear and I have traveled together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again. The spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again. Then we are at an impasse. This is just so funny to me. I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act. Miss Ellie, you are grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man who I'm certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat. I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize him. A confession to what? I have not done naught wrong. Bah, you're all beyond reason. Yeah, literally. We're just like, well, we're part of Hildibrand's mess now. I guess that just do be it, right? It's so good. Ah, yes, my plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impossible. I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't, so let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duelist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can. And that's what led to the the battle on the bridge that we just did. Well, why are there 6 more cutscenes is my question. Oh, is this the cutscene for the duty? I'm gonna be honest, I have no fudging clue. Oh no, this was us walking up to the door. This is right before the duty. Buck, 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 buck. Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was. A silent guardian, content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction. At the last, I understand we were fated to duel, you and I. Best mean you may have the spear. Fail and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think? I will even extend them to your allies. I grant you leave to summon others. After all, it will avail you no advantage. For Gilgamesh, it is embiggening time! Okay, Greg. Oh my god, is he a... He's not a Ganondorf from Zelda reference, is he? Is he? Embiggening. Nah? Okay, and this is this. So we've seen all this from this point on. So we are caught up to date. The question is, chat. The question is... He's a previous Final Fantasy reference. Gotcha. Okay. I see. The question, chat, do we do the next Mandeville quest line? Or do we do the main story for ARR now? What do we do next, friends? More Mandeville? Or main story? Lay hello, Wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. You're not a fan of Hildibrand? You're just vibing on the island? Nice, nice. I'm glad you're doing okay. Well, in that case, we'll do some main story. But I will, from this point on, I'll only be doing Hildibrand stuff on stream because how could I not? How could I not? You know? You know? Up to you, embiggening man. I'm not embiggening. That was Greg. Greg did that. We have been blessed with a rare opportunity, Mimily, an audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We had a treat with Sir Aymeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. Will it be wise to court his favor? For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Aymeric wishes to meet the woman behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The antecedent should see the wisdom of his plan when you request her permission to accompany me to Kurthus. Mayhap you feel this to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to noble use. If so, I should remind you the more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than with the thrust of a sword. Okay, but like, I don't use swords because I have a cane and a book. Got him. Got him, chat. Alphino has to resign after that one. A meeting with Nish Guardian Ambassador? By all means, I think it's a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of aetheric disturbances or unusual beast tribe activity of late. If Alphino believes your presence may help him to secure more favourable terms, I see no reason to deny him. Hi, Alphino. Antecedent, I take it Mimily has explained the situation. She has, yet unwelcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades, why reach out now? Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the centre of Abelathia's spine, ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzean alliance formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silver Tear Skies. That was a lot of lore dumping. Since which time, their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbours' pleas even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cartano, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defence of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. Ooh, the Ishgardians are not good. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the Alliance at every opportunity. I've explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall, as once fell our amigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why, naught. Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so. Rather than the lowly messengers we've been fobbed off with in the past, this time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I'm not so naive as to think they come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assured I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, meanwhile. Our old friend Lord Hauschiffon is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further negotiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. Yes, yes. I have done good. I did good things, yes. Yes, yes. Very good. Let's go to Camp Dragonhead. I'm just gonna fast travel because I can't be stuffed fudging walking the whole way. And it's very cheap, so why not? I can't move things in my inventory while I'm casting? That seems dumb. You did G-pose last night you're proud of? Nice. Love that. Your G-poses have genuinely been pretty good. So, I assume that's saying something. Ah, Mimily, ever a welcome sight. Our hearths have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climates. Ah, good Master Alphino, an honour as always. Likewise, Lord Hauschiffon. Forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you so generously assisted us locating the Enterprise. Nonsense. Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. They have? What did I do? Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Forton may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I'm simply delighted the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries on Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But to the matter at hand, Sir Aymeric arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I'm told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest whilst a while by the warmth of our hearth. But if you are willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your hearth sounds, I think it best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. Let's go meet the Ishgardians. Oh my god. Oh my god, more like oh my Ishgard. I'm proud of that one, okay? I will have a look after stream, if that's okay. I'm trying to, like, not respond to Discord as much on stream, because, reasons. I have no idea where this man is. No, you're good, you're good. Like, that's fine. I just mean in general. I went all the way around the fudging building. Because I have a bad habit of like, ooh, I have notifications, and then checking, and I'm like, I should be streaming. Focus. Focus. We've been expecting you, madam. Pray take your ease inside, and I shall summon the others. Let's go.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
I have no confidence, and I'm not very clear. I already like their outfits. He's the guy from the card I have!
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Emmerich? Spade Arts, hello, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. I don't know why that emote's not working. Or at least it's not working on my fudging Twitch thing. It's not working for me, but it's working for hopefully everyone else. Okay, I don't know why it's not working for me, but anyway, that's not the point. If it's working for everyone else, it's working for everyone else. How you doing, Spade? Hope you're doing well.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm just so amazing and awesome. I can't help but be more important than the rest of you.
Indeed, Lord Commander.
Nod, nod.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination.
Well, I mean, I can understand. I'm just so amazing.
Glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
Of course.
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last.
Yeah, it sounds like a you problem. I mean,
Ishgard
what?
is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
Well, that went
On
well.
what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations.
Okay, that's valid, but I'm not talking about the Ixal. We're talking about, oh, I don't know, the Empire.
Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Oh, so you're gonna help?
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Right.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
That's not great.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
Wait, does he get a new voice actor, or does he just, like, change the way he speaks?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Entirely new voice actors across the board? So you mean all of the characters I've gotten to know the voices of are about to have completely different... No! I got so used to them! Oh, man. Oh, man. It's fine. It's fine. I will live. I will live. I will live. Welcome to a better world. It's changed for better. Okay, okay, okay. I will approach it with an open mind.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence.
15 out of 10. Good to know, good to know.
Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Forton has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
I'm sorry, let me just reread this, because I think I'm a little confused. So essentially, people are saying we shouldn't help foreign powers. We shouldn't help everyone else. And he's like, I can keep helping the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Thancred's voice, every time you hear it, makes you go 100% just... Noted, noted.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not. For I require something in exchange.
Of course he does.
Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
What? Who? What?
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Clearly not absurd enough.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to
So, the giant dragon that killed the Glylan ship in Mordona. Oh! That one! I say that one. I feel like I don't know. Do I know? Is that the giant dragon that, like, the Garleans took out, but it cost them their, like, biggest weapon? So, like, it wasn't really a victory because the dragon stopped them? Yes. Okay. Right. Gotcha. But
we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
I'm with you. I remember.
Do you accept these terms?
That sound like pretty good terms to me.
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions.
Oh, I don't even think I've noticed that in the game before, I'm going to be honest.
Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step.
The quest will probably send me there to have a look at it, so I'll see it soon.
Mayhap we shall.
Was large. I mean, it took out the fudging big boy Garlean ship and stopped them in their tracks, so yeah, pretty large.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
Oh, fudge, it was her. The person from the other fudging her,
What?
her.
The fury. All our precautions were for naught?
Okay, what do I want to grab? What am I grabbing? This one, because it's for warrior. Yes. Bum 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 bum. Just when we were starting to make progress, and to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Hushafong and find out what he has learned. I love the little footprints I leave behind. It's so nice. It's so nice. Oh my god. Dude almost ran me over. Don't ride your vehicles indoors. I'm kidding. Do what you want. It's a video game. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you'd be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. 'Twas an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized, then as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. There is a flaw with this argument. If every knight was slain, and then as quickly as they appeared, they were gone, how do they know how quickly it was? There could have been a massive battle. Or it could have taken or it could have been taken out like one by one by one, like slowly and surely. If everyone died, then how do you know how quick it was? Maybe there were some non-knights in the caravan. Solid point. Solid point, Zebrius. There may have been non-knights who survived. Blood and Aether. I'm not denying that it happened. I'm saying, how do they know how quick it was if everyone died? It could have taken a lot longer. Like, you don't know how quick it was if you got no witnesses. You know what I mean? It would be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route. Knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. So you don't trust this. It's not that I don't trust it. It's that I'm saying that's poor writing. I'm saying it's poor writing. How do you know how quick it was if no one survived? Anyway. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly. As Lord Harshenfall said, lest crucial evidence be lost. They somehow make it work. I know. Every time combat happens, even with just sword and sword, people lose Aether in the air. Astrologians could probably measure the ambient Aether before it disperses, and more Aether means a fight lasts longer. Okay. But hear me out here. No one was thinking that when they wrote that sentence. No one was thinking that when they gave that explanation any thought. Also, I thought astrologians were only in Ishgard. Ishgard hasn't been involved in examining the situation. So no astrologians. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths, Mimily. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? Bold of you to assume anyone gave it thought. Exactly. An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. It's their knights. I thought it was the Camp Dragonhead knights. Because Ishgard doesn't have any knights to spare with things. So yeah, I'm with Zebrios. Bold of me to think they gave it thought. Where is this? It's all the way down there. Which are Ishgardian knights? I see. Camp Dragonhead is Ishgardian. I see. I was under the assumption that they were different because these guys have actually helped us. So clearly they can't be Ishgardian. What do you mean glamours could not be restored? It's one of the settlements of Ishgard. Okay, right. I get it. I'm with you now. But my point still stands. I didn't realize they were Ishgardian because they actually help us. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Lord Harshenfall bid you speak with us? Then you must be... Beg your pardon, Scion. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Chibi. Like, they don't have enough knights, but they have enough to protect the caravan and then die protecting said caravan. Don't feel the problems of other nations. If there's some self-interest to be had, I don't mind helping other groups. Right. Yes. Gotcha. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tipped the wagon for good measure, even. Whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier to just steal it. Though harder to conceal it, I'd allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own hidden in the way off. But pay no heed to my ramblings. Absence of proof, 'tis naught but speculation. Might be as the squire receiving care of the observatorium could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack, not that his presence amounted to much. Oh my god, okay. It doesn't make me want to go all the way back. That's fine. I thought it was making me go all the way back. I'm just going to, the observatorium. See, a squire survived. Yeah. Okay. But he's been unconscious, so he hasn't had the ability to say anything. I'm just saying they're on thin ice, Zebrios. They're on thin ice. You've come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we marked them as, lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them, and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she appeared, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought, some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, else why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. And then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what had happened until I saw the snow turn red. Wait, so they were talking? So they were betrayed. They knew who their attackers were. Unconscious equals I couldn't have done it. I was home asleep. No one can confirm that other than me. Why do you ask? So true. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but I took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead, and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't. I mean, they'd have killed me, so I just lay still and listened. That's smart. We get info from this. You're a good squire. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva. Shiva? I don't know who the fudge Shiva is, but it makes me shiver. Anyway. Come on, Tanaka, that was good. That was good. It wasn't the best. I would play the sound effect, but I don't think it's gonna work. Nah, my sound effects don't fudging work anymore. I don't know why. They're just broken. Makes me sad. Wait. Hold on a second. Ah, you've returned. What news have you for us? It seems the Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion, Master Alphino? Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who laid down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Wait, you say that she is their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now. Lord Harshafon, what was the caravan's cargo? Ice fart? Wow, you got him good, Chibi. You got him good. There's no recovering from that. You got him good. If I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva as a beast tribe with a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? TLDR, she fudged a dragon. Okay, I wasn't gonna ask, but I suspected when they said she laid down with dragons, I was like, you don't just mean lay down your arms with them, do you? You mean more than lay down your arms, don't you? Don't you? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once, Lady Harshafon. You would agree that discretion is of paramount concern. Bad dragon. Bad. Get the fudging water bowl. Squirt, squirt. Bad dragon. Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphino. Eyes as an aura? Hey, Tanaka, you've only been an aura for like a week, okay? Like, calm down. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Revenant's Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I am sure you would not miss it for this world. Miss this for the world, even. Our ladies are supreme. Okay, that's not good. So I'll grab the Arcanist one. Because... Arcanist good, lol. Arcanist good, lol? That's what I have to say for myself? Okay, what is this for? Thaumaturge, Arcanist... Okay, Arcanist... Okay, Black Mage, Summoner, and then Red Mage and Blue Mage, which I don't have. So, Summoner. And then Black Mage. And what was the Warrior one that I got? That was for Marauder. Okay, Paladin, Warrior, Dark Knight, and Gunbreaker. So, Paladin as well needs to upgrade that. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just messing around with my gear sets. Yeah, all tanks share. Yeah, I was just making sure. Because, like... Oh, because the pants I put on are for magical range DPS. And then there's melee DPS gear. And then there's physical range... Oh, no, well, some of the melee DPS share physical range, though. So, like, I'm fudging no. As a Lalafell, you can now wear wide brim hats and not have them look like... Wait, what do you mean? Wide brim hats look bad on most people? What? Huh? What? Lancer, Dragoon, Reaper. And then Pugilist, Rogue, Monk, Ninja, Samurai. So that's split. They've split the physical DPS up into two different things. Hold on. Oh, because there's fending, maiming, striking, scouting, aiming, casting, and healing. I see. That's what that's referring to. Different gear for the different types of people. Wide brim hats look much better on Lalafells than taller people. I did not know that. Mostly probably because I haven't tried it on taller people. Rogue Ninja has its own. That's unfortunate for ninjas, huh? The persistent attacks in our caravan seemed a little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. After apprising Minfili of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Mimili, pray join me in White Brim Front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Duandere have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope they have information which may help us determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Ninjas are used to pain. Their rotation requires 5 hands. Nah. You see, it doesn't need 5 hands. If you have an MMO mouse, then it only requires 2. And you need all 2 of them. Every last finger. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillmons should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then? Yes, good. You still need more hands, yeah. Like what? The way I've got my setup here is that this here, this little bar here corresponds to every button on my MMO mouse. This corresponds to every button on my MMO mouse as well as holding shift. And then this is like all the buttons that are around my WASD. So I think I've got a pretty decent setup. I think, anyway. But yes, absolutely need so many hands, especially with the Mudra. I'm going to be honest. I'm missing the two-thirds of the button. Yeah, I am missing 2/3 of the buttons because I'm only level 50. But at the moment, it's okay. At the moment. At the moment. Ninja's rotation currently and go. Oh boy. Am I in for a surprise? I feel like I'm in for a surprise. Wait, speak with Drillmon. I think this is the dude that's faster to come in from above. It is. Fudge, yeah. Memory. The Signs of the 7th Dawn wish to join in the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. Sent. Oh, you were sending it in Discord. Fudge. I'm going to read this out for everyone in stream. So that way no one misses out on the amazing ninja rotation that currently exists in game. Are we ready, friends, for the ninja's rotation? First, you use Huton, then Hide, then 10 Chi Jin, or Chi Ten Jin, Suiton, Katatsu, Spinning Edge, Current Tincture of Dexterity, Gust Slash, Mug, Bunshin, Phantom Kamaitachi, Trick Attack, Aerial Edge, Dream Within a Dream, Hyosho Ran Raju, Raiton, Ten Chi Jin, Fuma Shuriken 10, Raiton as Chi, and Suriton Jin. I'm assuming that just means like they're the order you have to like press things in. Then Maisui, then Raiju Raiju either forked or fleeting, then Bavakakra, then the Raiju again, then Bavakakra, then Raiton, and then Raiju, and then like I guess rinse and repeat. Or is that's just the opener? I see. Lovely. Right. It's a lot is what we're getting at here. That's a lot of stuff. The entire rotation takes place within like 10 seconds. My God. That's like every button on the goddamn keyboard. Ninjas be like... Oh, that's not that bad. Black Mage level 90. What do you mean? Isn't your rotation just fire, 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 flare, ice, 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 fire, fire, fire? Ninja's the one job you refuse to play because you have to be like... That's how I imagine all ninja means. You can't convince me otherwise. All he is, Lord Drillmore. Some incredibly cursed openings. That looks cursed. Yeah, no, I agree. That looks cursed. I much prefer fire, 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 flare, ice, 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 fire, fire, fire. I prefer that one. A band of pilgrim... Yeah, that's the Black Mage one. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Oh, the third... Oh, you sent another thing. It basically is just fire, 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 fire. Ice. Fire, fire. That's lit. Basically, I was right. I was right. That's your level 1 to 50. Level 90 weaves in about 5 things and takes 20 steps to complete without fail. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. I see. The second one you're doing a lot tonight. Gotcha. That's... Yeah, you know what? It's a shame. I really like the aesthetics of Ninja and like the Mudra system. I'm not messing with that rotation. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You have enough problems playing Dragoon and double weaving? Understandable, Zebrios. Understandable. Single weave. I'm so used to single weaving as a caster because summoner can get like one single weave in, like between Ruin. Double weaving, I feel like I'd mess up too much. A little bit. Just a little bit. Little bit. You keep triple weaving? So Tanaka, how do you like those clips? A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Used to fear monk until you can legit dragon kick spam everything. I just don't... I've said this before and I got yelled at by a monk main. I just don't vibe with monk. I don't like the punchy kick punch. It's boring. It doesn't... I've never really liked monks in anything. I'm going to be honest. It's not just this game. It's in general. I just don't like monks. I don't know. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloaks, the self-same frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. But it's not about the rotation or how simple it is. It's more so like you have all these super cool weapons and magic and power, and monks are just like, my chakra opens. Hiya! And I'm like, why? Yes, that is my impression of a monk, okay? Fight me. Fight me. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. Nobody uses chakra. It's fine, don't worry about it. I've heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to Reborn front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you'll agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Aymeric. And so it begins, my friend, though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration. Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. It is more using ethereal control to strengthen temporarily parts of the body. Oh my god, you've been listening to the researcher too much. Okay, chakra and aether aren't the same force. That was a really bad reference to the monk storyline, don't worry about it. Nevertheless, the wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Drillmon has one in mind. You're a mage lord. No, I know. I know. I know. What is this? What are we looking at here? Oh, I'm sure you do. And fair enough too. Fair enough too. Do not blame you one bit. Yes, yes, excellent. Heretics. Oh, is that the ice lady? My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there is aught else you would have us do, pray speak and it shall be done. I recognize her boots and her hand pieces. They're the brand new something something. They're the brand new something something. That's what they are. Did I not already pick that up? Gladiator, Mortar, Paladin. I think I already picked that up. Hold on. I'm going to decline this just to see what I have. Oh, no, I picked up this. Wait, 182 and 182. These are better. Ah! Oh no, they're feet! Oh, they're not legs, they're feet. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I'm smart. I'm gonna get those boots. It seems as though we're always one step behind, our quarry ever just beyond our reach. Though I'd like to believe that the tables are about to turn, I must confess to having certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the self-same result. Fortunately, we are not without other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Jalem. We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts. As has the question, oh my god, of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in White Brim Front. Everyone? Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must report to Sir Jean Tremont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with the heretic, do not interfere, simply watch and listen. I have seen to it the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. Interesting. We know whomst a heretic might be. Also, I love this fudging mount. I'm just saying. I may have gotten the complete edition of Endwalker because it was on sale. And I love this mount. That is all. That is all. That is all. That is all. Is he going to venture beyond the walls and speak with heretics? That is the question. And the answer is a resounding, we shall see. The suspected heretic leaves through the southwest gate. The suspected heretic followed the road east. The road, uwu. Mount Roulette really likes giving me the same thing 5 times in a row, huh? There he is. He heads south. Well, where is he this time? I'm too short. I can't see. I'm too short. Here we go. I found him. Hey, where in the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my balls off here. Whatever. Words. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall. Why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to the... Echo, lower your voice or you'll hear us and wipe in front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are Mumble and Snowcloak. This is what you bring me? We already knew about Mumble. Our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnels, Mumble. Dead before they know what's happening. Nevertheless, Mumble. If you waste my time again, is that clear? Get the fudge out of there, Mimily. Vroom vroom. Okay, let's speak to Drillamon, tell him that his spy is in fact spying, and didn't tell them anything useful. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? It did. They're growing very nicely this time of year. I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet the few snatches you are able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation and confident they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plan, which means it is key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword. Agreed. Ooh, bacon bread. I should be eating this for experience. We have long suspected the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I feared that Snowcloak may be riddled with such passageways and that the heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we can't allow that to happen. A contingent of House Durandare Knights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But knowing nothing of our enemy's numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure they would be sufficient. It would put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with the search. I know they would take courage from the presence of so storied a warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If Helene is kind, we may catch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Mimily. The lives of our allies are at stake. I'm going the wrong way. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. You sense a hostile presence, and I'm in my healing class? Like, that's gonna stop me, though. Ow, I'm stunned. Oh, I have Holy. Why am I not using this? They can't avoid the stuns. Oh my god, you're still alive. Die to an arrow. Let's swap to Black Mage. Let's do some Black Maging. And probably like... I need to kill him real quick for my hunting log, apparently. Which I totally have been doing. I don't know what you're talking about. course I do my hunting log. Why wouldn't I do my hunting log? That's a silly question. I wonder if I can fly over the top of this mountain. I wasn't paying attention. I probably did it beforehand. Yeah, I did. Also, that place looks so nice. Whatever this castle is, I love it. Whatever, wherever, whenever, whomstever, whystever. My knight sent no word of your coming, Mimily. What has happened? What is that in your hand? It's covered in complex code of random numbers and letters. I don't know what it is. By the Fury, those were veterans with years of service! And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No, we have not the men to spare. Not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not of sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others, and I'll wager they're on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the traitor you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable of the guardsmen's watches at the outpost in Snowcloak. The traitor was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. Would that we'd caught him sooner. With this information, the heretics would know when the watch was weakest. They would use their tunnels with impurity and prepare their ambush. I'm just waiting for, like, the inevitable dungeon at the end of this questline. The timetable's not changed, you see. Of course, it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. House Durandare must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing knights from the Stone Vigil. I can see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. What about me? I'm a warrior of light. I can defend. Time is of the essence, Mimily. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them naught if they're cut down or their swords and drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Aymeric everything we've discovered. Okie dokie. Oh, that looks like a dungeon to me. That looks like a dungeon to me. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Mimily, this is a welcome surprise, perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we've yet to uncover any hidden... You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspect the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Leverrier been informed? The Braves must be made aware. Yes, they must be. You are correct. I agree. It must be here, I'm certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? It is but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we may be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it, this is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins when we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her and stop this summoning. There she is. What? Come here, girl. Hell yeah, Ida. That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. Did they call Alphino a girl, or were they talking about me? There will be others nearby. We must see they're given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Leverrier. There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels, after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Clearly the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha, just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others, we're going in. A moment, Alphino. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we entered the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. True. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be more a hindrance than a help. I hit my microphone. I'm sorry. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. Ahem, a change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Aymeric and keep the heretics at bay here, you will go wherever that tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see to it that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many, or Papalymo will sulk. Dungeon! 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 The entrance to the tunnel, madam, it's just over there. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would never have noticed it. As per Sir Aymeric's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Let's do it. It's Snowcloak time. I've been waiting for a dungeon for so long. I'm so glad there is one now. I'm so glad I have a dungeon to do, guys. I get to do a dungeon. I've been waiting for this dungeon too because I've seen it on the map. You're good, Zebrius. You're good. Yeah, the queue won't be too long because it's a main story queue. Snowcloak shows up so much. Does it really? Because, like, I imagine that, like, people typically do the level 50, 60, 70, 80 dungeons, and this is one of them that, like, pops up. Or even leveling as well. Like, people, like, it would be in both of these. Probably, does it count as a main scenario duty? It's definitely in these 2 dungeons, for sure. Mentor Q throws you in there a fair bit. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not expecting it to take too long. Most of the, what's it called? Most of the, main story quest dungeons don't take much time at all to queue for. It's purely the, like, optional dungeons that take quite a while. I sort of want to just fight this fate creature just because. Just while I wait, you know? My level's too high. No, the queue seems too bad for you, but you came from WoW where sometimes you can sit all day. Yeah, the thing about WoW is that old content that's no longer relevant is never run. Ever. Which is why I'm really liking this game so far. Because the old content is run fairly often. Which is really nice. I like how they've done that. Bam, bam, ba, da, da, da. Question is, chat, are we going to be able to kill Sebek before the dungeon queue pops? Place your bets. Place your bets. Nope. There's no... Don't actually bet, though. I could run a prediction, but, like, what's the point? I'm in the middle of the fight. I'd have to stop the fight to run the prediction, and that can, like, skew the results. We don't want to skew the results. That's not good. Bum 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 bum. Oh, look at that! Some people are using Party Finder for blue mage. That's nice. Oh, hold on. We have another contender, friends. I also forgot to use arrow again. There it is. We are not killing Sebek. There was no way. Those of you who thought we'd kill Sebek, you were wrong. A shame for sure, for sure. Piano time. I didn't even know that was a fudging emote, to be honest. Uh-oh. Whoop! Time to stun everyone in sight. This is a nice calming piano theme. It's really nice and calm. I like it. Hold on. There we go. I love how I barely have to heal because the freaking regen is doing the work for me. Ooh, that's not bueno. Hey, we did it. Easy clap. Holly's delay is like a little off-putting. Not off-putting necessarily, but it throws me off because I expect it to go off immediately and it just doesn't. Oh my god, it's Thrimthurs. I'm gonna move that there, actually. Why is he turned around? Ooh, that hurt. Oh boy. I ran into that like a fudging idiot. Oh dear. Big boys. I will say, I'm quite enjoying White Mage healing as well. Initially, I thought I was only enjoying Scholar and not enjoying White Mage, but now that I have more White Mage heals, I'm actually enjoying myself a bit. Oof, this is going to go off and not hurt, apparently. Not hurt at all. I already have that, okay. Ooh. I rolled a 1 and I still won it because no one else wanted it. That's funny. I guess I would have either graded it or passed on it. I also just noticed this guy is called Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh my god! Big alligator mans. I love how this whole time it's just been the same piano theme. Just the nice and calming thing it is. Oof. Even through all the battles, it's just the same nice, relaxing piano. Oh, shoot. The door to oblivion opens. That is intimidating. For sure. That guy's also intimidating. Rat jam. Ouch. I'm assuming we have to get behind these pillars. Yep. Oh no! Emergency medical! That did not give me enough time to run out of it, honestly. Yeah, I didn't realize that until too late. I did not realize, I did not. Ooh, these ones are bigger glowy. Okay, they're probably going to do more damage then. Well, that was no fair. What happened there? He hadn't finished his AoE yet. He hadn't finished his AoE yet. One of the focus doesn't save 3 or not. Wow. So I just got fudged by bad luck, essentially? Is that what happened? Did I just get stuffed by bad luck? They're color-coded. Oh, I didn't even realize. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Oh, they're patting me. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, this is so nice. Okay. Oh, I got the thing. And then this thing, which I also need to find out what it does. They really are. They really are. It's so good. It makes me happy.
The tales do not do you justice,
Makes me happy.
warrior of light.
Oh? Hello.
Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am.
Is this going to be a trial? Let's see. Actually, let's see if they did. I did receive 1 player commendation. I got 1. Step on me, Zebrios. Please.
I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart.
What was that? Oh my god, Blue Eyes White Dragon sent me a friend request.
This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost.
Wait, I'm confused. Are you a good guy or a bad guy then?
In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea. For Hydaelyn.
For Hydaelyn? Hold on a sec. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow, you would see it continue? I would not. Will not. Interesting. Interesting. Well, she just up and teleported elsewhere, huh? Sure, why not? Why not Blue Eyes? Where did Blue Eyes go? There they went. Assigned friend group. Randoms! Interesting. Okay. Oh, I leveled up my white mage. Nice. That took longer than I expected. What news, Mimily? So Iceheart is but a pseudonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. Look at that scrub bard in your free company being AFK all the time. Wait, what? Hold on, I need to check. Give me a second after this to check what you're talking about. In any case, now that you've cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? It's you. It's okay. I didn't process that, Funky. But you know what? So fair, so valid, so valid. You AFK. You do that AFK thing. You do some stuff in the garden that you're listening to. Fair enough, Funky. I hope you're enjoying your garden time. Mayhap they'll even found a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it too. 12 be praised, Mimily. We may yet turn the situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Minfilia and Urianger have been busy perusing the archives of House Fortom, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Just, oof. Big rip, Funky, big rip. Is it really hot where you are? Or is it just because barbecue? Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. It's like 30-ish Celsius. Why the fudge is it so hot? It's fudging winter. Oh, well, I mean, I guess. Ignore that. Don't worry about it. I'm smart, I promise. There's a little wind, so it helps. I'm glad the wind at least helps. God, I can't... when it's hot and there's, like, no wind and no humidity is the absolute worst. Well, actually, I hate dry heat and humid heat for two different reasons, but that's besides the point. Antecedent, you come to us straight from the archives of House Fortom. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Would that it had. Urianger and I scoured countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. You don't do heat very well either way. I used to be that guy in 30-degree temperatures who would wear a jacket, slash jumper, slash hoodie, slash whatever, and pants. I don't know what was wrong with me. I have since learned the error of my ways, and I too cannot deal with heat very well. The cold I can handle, surprisingly. You've got a garden path half done and your kids run over them all the time, so you're worried they'll trip. Oh no. Look, If your kids trip over and you tell them not to run because it's not done yet and they trip over and hurt themselves, then that's their fault and they can suffer the consequences of their actions. Better they learn while they're young. So anyway, you're spring and autumn type of person. Fair, fair, fair. What am I? Spring is pretty good. Winter's good. Winter can be cold and miserable and rainy. Rainy and miserable. Spring's nice though. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much, to be honest. I feel like I would definitely like the winter more if we actually got snow here. Winter in Norway is a thing. Yeah, no, look, that's valid. I say no more. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She laid down with the dragon, the gravest of all sins according to the Ishgardian faith. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt we will find a useful answer in the archives of House Forton. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case, one wonders if it is by circumstance or design. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to the endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Aymeric might take issue with her methods. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that the tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. When did his armor become gold? I swear it was silver. Am I dumb? Is this a trick of the light? You pursue your foes with less zeal than I expected, Sir Aymeric. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not the will of Helone that your ancestors came to this land, why they took up arms against the Dravanians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will. Their unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervour may well serve a knight in the front line, less so a leader of men. I can appreciate that. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. 'Twas a different time, nay, a different era, and scripture only tells us so much. Would that it told us more. I appreciate Sir, I forgot his name. I appreciate him. I appreciate him, but not enough to remember his name. Aymeric? It was probably Aymeric. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcoming trait at the negotiating table, to be sure. Less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Baymeric? I don't understand what this Baymeric nonsense is. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Oh, Baymeric because Bay. Don't worry, I'm just a little slow. I got there. I'm just a little slow. Mayhap he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman, of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being good King Moggle XII, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Muggles Guard. Also, can we just talk about for a second how much Alphino complains about the cold and how he hates this place and it's freezing and he doesn't like it, and yet he's still wearing his fudging, thinly covered uniform. Of course he's freezing. He hasn't bundled up. What an idiot. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. Am I wrong, Funky? If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Minfilia. They have them both in abundance. Yeah, literally, that's what made me realize in the first place that, hey, hang on, they actually do give people different models. I initially just didn't give it any second thought because I went, yeah, that's just their model for Alphino. They just reuse it, whatever. Okay, fine. But they gave Minfilia a different outfit, which means They acknowledge that their characters can have different outfits for different situations and different models to accomplish this. Which gives Alphino no excuse to be wearing the same uniform. That is all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Can that truly be all that is required? My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe she teleported to another Aetheryte somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of this second Aetheryte, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence entirely. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route, most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let us not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlene may be able to assist us. I pray you are right. I dare not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. Oh, I pray they are right too. Roman, Philia looks into our Aetheryte problem. I would like to request your assistance with another matter. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly despite our numbers. Coerthus is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this reason may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you in case you are not aware. Good, I knew you'd understand. Yu Halsey can apprise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest development in his investigation. The Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. I'm getting a little tired, so I think I might call it a stream very shortly. Just because I am already yawning. But I'm going to finish up with these quests around the area first. There you are, Mimily. Commander Levalier instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most in the Third hail from Uldar, and for a man accustomed to the feet of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, nary a moment ago I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danifin Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said I do not earn my coin. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, I'm yawning too much. Need to stop yarning. Oh no! Those balls, my ankle's on fire. Caught me boot on a rock or something and twisted it as I fell. The others went on ahead through Danifin Pass. Hurry and you might catch up. If you weren't sure where to look for the tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. I swear to God, if I have to do some nonsense freaking right-clicking on snow tracks to try and follow the freaking path thing, I'm gonna be a little upset. Just a smidgen. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm yawning a lot now. That's not a sign of anything. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, I do have to. Let's get this over with. The tracks lead southeast. Cyan, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There was a great scaled beast, and Yu Hase? I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, and so we did too. That's really sus. I'm very sus. I'm incredibly sus. Sense a hostile presence. Oh no. Anyway. Oh my god, I'm gonna take out the caster. Fudge you, my caster foe. Oh my god, I'm paralyzed as well. Typical. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest, and lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be waiting. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? That can't possibly mean to wander everyone inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I'll need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. Typical. Always making us do all the work. Just because we're the, like, warrior of light or something? Bah. Bah! Bah, I say. Bah! Anyway. I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods were crawling with those bluecoats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Hi, friends. What are you talking about? Well, stay with her then if you think you'll fare any better. Now, there's no need for that. Get fudged, people. There are places like this in my homeland, sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. Yugiri? Yet your lands ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it is drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Dang it all. He's just like, I surrender. Fancy meeting you here, Mimily. I presume your work with the Third brought you hither. What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favourite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Oh my god! The threads, they interweave! Were it not for the effects of Lady Yugiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphinaud was too kind. I fear my people will have done little to aid your search for the spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow, I will accompany you until your investigation is complete. That is a most generous offer, Lady Yugiri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, I know that I shall never be far and shall always be watching. Just a little creepy. A comforting thought, yeah, right? What, she's just gonna be like... You're just gonna see Yugiri just be like... Hi there. Come, Mimily, let us wait inside for Captain Ilberd to return and deliver his report. Bum. Bum. Captain Ilberd seemed confident with the merchant's resolve. Captain Ilberd seemed confident that the merchant's resolve swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as is. I'm still going to pick up the quest first. Ooh. Yo? The outfits, though, they look nice. We're going to talk to him with this conversation here. What the fudge is that dude doing? Chilling on top. We're going to talk to this dude and then we're going to call it a stream because I'm getting pretty tired. So after this cutscene, we'll find someone to raid. Captain Ilberd, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Fair year. I'm getting tired. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say the man could tell us naught that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired the information on the shipment routes. Go on. You will recall the flame first identified as being in the Ivy's employ. From him we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of this role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Oh. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Fortin. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, that is one mystery solved at least, but what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider that, then our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean to say the agent is among Raubon's most innermost circle? Someone who's been with him since the Immortal Flames establishment? This is the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. Holy shoot, they played the long game. They played the long game. To slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion all these years. I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Uldar's was ever the more vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa Laminza and Gridania had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal one's mind, under the same leadership, only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Uldar's military was made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as the Grand Company. The difficulties Raubon faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. Still, to be so high-ranking the whole time and constantly feed information. My brain is like, what if Raubon is one of them? What if it's Raubon the whole time? Raubon is the Ivy. Don't answer that. That's just what I'm thinking. I'm like, what if? Plot twist, it was Raubon himself. A good deal easier than now, aye. The Immortal Flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. Though the monetarists ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, 'twas not out of charity that they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Nal Vandarnus' ambitions been any less apocalyptic, you may be sure they would never have risked supplying Raubon with an army. It is but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Ahem, returning to the present. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames. Any one of him could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If there is anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in like manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Aymeric, informing him of our success in identifying the heretics' abettors. Hopefully the information will be of some use to the Ishgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. It is time? An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Guillemont, it would seem. As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, meanly. As the realm's stoutest champion, 'tis only meet that you would be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. Interesting. Well, that is a problem for next stream because I am so very tired. I'm going to go head out and get some rest. But before we do that, I'm just going to... Is there an inn in Revenant's Toll? I actually have no idea. The delivery Moogle, whatever. We're gonna fast travel to Revenant's Toll and get that sanctuary bonus, and I'm gonna log off because I'm super tired. It's one of the only hubs without one. Dang. Oh, at least I get the sanctuary bonus though, so that's something. Let's see who is live to give our support to. Bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum. Jewelaz is live. We're going to go say hi to Jewelaz again. Guys, if you were not here last time we rated Jewelaz, Jewelaz is an amazing Australian streamer friend of mine. Plays, well, she used to play a lot of Call of Duty Warzone, but they've recently been playing BattleBit because it seems like a good game, I guess. So we're going to go say hi to Jewelaz with 4 Zs. I need to count them every single freaking time because I always get it wrong. So go say hi to Jewelaz, give her your love and support and all that sort of stuff. I'll catch you all... maybe not tomorrow. Ooh. Definitely keep an eye out on the Discord. I'll let you guys know whether I won't be streaming tomorrow. Assume I will be streaming, and if I'm not streaming, I'll say it in the Discord. Or, like, the other way around, whatever. Keep an eye out there. That's where I'll notify you if I go live. But until tomorrow, if I'm not streaming tomorrow, it may be Sunday. It may be Monday. Monday at the latest. Monday at the absolute latest. But this weekend's a little all over the place, so who even knows? Anyway, go say hi to Jewelaz, give her your love and support and all sorts of stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm loving playing this game and streaming it for you guys, so I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. But until tomorrow, have yourselves, or Monday or Sunday, until the next time, have yourselves a fantastic time zone. Take care, have fun, goodbye, and don't die, or I will cry. Okay, goodbye, friends.